Traveling to Route 66. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Justice will be done. Great. Hello. I live for a good fight. Hello. Hello.
I'm with you.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
Group up here. Understood. Let me answer. Come on and face
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Protect my turret.
Oh, they don't have that.
I can't hold forever.
That was over from the start. Yes.
Still kicking.
Actually, that's gone. That's gone.
They're not as young as they used to be.
The payload has reached
Oh,
the
jump right.
Let's fight. Barrier activated.
Yeah. There's no way to deal with the bastion. Impossible. Let's.
Armor up. Imagination is the essence of discovery.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Such potential. Let's get started. This will protect us. Armor over here. Have my thanks.
My ultimate ability is charging.
Acknowledged. Barrier active. Stay out of my way. Right away.
Alright, let's go.
Surrender, my will.
Pardon me.
Yikes.
My ultimate ability is charging.
I guess I can play Zarya, but that wouldn't be good at all, would it? I got deleted so quickly. Yeah. Well, I guess mine would be good for last, but they have a bastion. I guess that's quick play for you.
Play of the game. Double.
Never stood a chance. I should also flip the camera. This is actually wholesome. What is that other one I saw? Hey, that's usually what I say, except the opposite sex. What's going on? Oh, is this for Ryan?
Welcome to Lizard World.
I'm probably not gonna... Do I try to insta-lock her? I'm gonna try it. Maybe. Nope.
Prepare your defenses. Select your
Let's see. For today, I'm mostly trying to play with Brigitte, not so much play as her. What?
Justice will be done. We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat.
A loose streak? You probably see it here. I had some quality games this morning where everyone's actually trying and we had a decent team comps. And then you get this. It's like, no matter who I pick, there's nothing that can be done to save this. We have to rely on the individual skill of everyone else. Like, oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I don't want to hold so close, but they can walk right in behind us. That was
Do I have your attention yet? Armor up. Go.
Hold on, I'll look at that when I'm not like.
My best candidate for
All right, let me see.
my ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, but they have better abilities capable. Like they have ways to. It's like lower HP heroes have better mobility and better options and higher. I want to see they don't always have the highest DPS, but they always have ways to get out of situations. Whereas because this character is a tank, he is a shield for the entire team. If I were to like charge ahead and leave everyone behind, I can do good amounts of damage, but that will leave the rest of my team to die, and then I'll leave me to die too. So it really depends on what role it is.
Watch over you.
Oh, that's a bad idea. Well, I want to charge, but that was a bad idea. Never do what I did. That was just like the worst possible. It just worked out because their comp is just as bad as ours. Also, I missed my Earth Shatter. Yeah, so like with characters like this, do 75% or it does 75 damage each swing, but he's more reliant on the team than himself, whereas those lower HP heroes rely on themselves more than the team. So like when I play Tracer or Genji, they have 150 HP to 200 HP respectively, but they can get in and get out whenever they want, whereas this character can only charge in and charge out, but it's so slow, you just end up dying. I don't have a shield, so...
This is not your time.
Like, normally we would get rolled based on... Like, if I get a chance to show you, I will. So, like, typically all heroes have 200 HP except for Tracer, and it used to be Zenyatta. Zenyatta and Tracer used to only have 150, but now it's just Tracer who does that much.
Group up here.
Back up.
60 seconds remaining.
That's unfortunate. The roadblock this way. I don't have. I can't do anything.
My ultimate is ready. My ultimate is almost ready.
Launch it.
Acknowledged.
30 seconds remaining.
That's unfortunate. It was a zoning ult. I don't want to get hooked down there.
10 seconds.
Pull together. We can do this.
Alright. Sexually? Is that Widow? In which case?
Play of the game.
I didn't really do anything in that game. Trust me, these games go far worse than it was here. So this is just quick play after all, but... I mean, Widow did kill everyone, so... And the thing is, since this newest character came out today, everyone's gonna play her no matter what, despite her not being so great on a lot of maps and on a lot of team comps. So, if I get a chance to play her, just watch how bad my comp gets, because no one's gonna try to play her well, or everyone's just gonna leave. Or someone's gonna insta-lock Brigitte before I get a chance to.
Select your hero.
Zarya? The issue with me playing Zarya, if this is who you're referring to, is that it requires a good team comp. And a lot of the times, it's like, this is like the last resort for me. Unless you meant this character, in which case... It's like, it depends on what's going on. So when you have a comp like this, that's this bad, you can't play Rhine or Zarya because there's just no saving this. Wait, unless this guy... Yep, no, absolutely not now. So, playing heroes like Rhine that's team dependent would just leave you to die more often than not. And playing Zarya, which it's not hard to play... I want to say it's not impossible to play Zarya without another tank. But when you don't have another tank, it's the worst thing ever. With Roadhog, this character, he doesn't rely on everyone else. He is a tank with much more health than everyone, but I played him enough to know situations where I can win fights or back out. A lot of times I will still lose it when you have comps like this. But it's like, if no one else cares to try and win, it's not like I'm not trying to win, but there's no point in playing a hero for the team when the team doesn't even... It's just rough. Which is why you normally do competitive mode, but she's only available in quick play right now. So I want to learn to play with her, so... Fine.
Giving you a mistake. My ultimate is ready.
My ultimate is charging.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Rip. Look, I'm the only tank still. This hurts. We're going against two tanks, right? And Brigitte, the newest character, is kind of a pseudo tank, so that's technically 3. And we have 1. I guess technically 2. So I'm gonna be exposed. So alright. Where's this going? Like, there's just no protection. What? Alright, next one fighting that. So, like, situations like this. Because, man, it's just tough.
Payload stop. Something broken?
Where? Where's this gonna be? Oh. Oh, they have a Zarya now. Okay. She just stopped walking. Oh, I'll take that. Rip. It's just so much that I can do, which is nothing. It, like, you see, it doesn't matter how many medals I have. We're not winning. And no one seems to care. It's like, they realize it's not working. Can we just... That's fine. I'm fine. It's like, it shows how much you're doing in the entire team. So if I have gold medals for everything, that means I have the most of everything out of everyone on the team. They get caught up now, but... So because I had gold medals in eliminations, objective kills, I had time and hero damage, that means my team didn't do half as much. But with a hero like Roadhog, I guess it's not typical, but it means something's very wrong. Not now. It's like my team at least isn't really bad. It means they made up, because Roadhog should not be having gold elims at all. Like, it's possible. It means he should be carrying the team if that was the case, but that's not the case for me right now. DPS heroes like Tracer, Soldier are the ones who should typically have gold medals in elims. And yeah, and Widow, I guess, to some extent. And dead. Backing up. I don't know what his game plan was. Oh! Who just got saved?
Ultimate ready.
Oh. I don't know why he was all that. Well, I thought she'd put her shield down. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. No, not tonight. New hero came out in Overwatch. I figured I'd stream it for a little bit. I gotta do one more game and then I'll be gone.
Огонь по готовности.
See, stuff like this. When you have another tank, that wouldn't happen so easily. When you have a decent tank, at least. Oh, it's gone. Who do I even vote for in this situation? Words. This one should have been play the game. Didn't I buy... I bought another spray. This one. Actually, that should be the bottom one. What? Oh. This is the new one. I'll show you your face in a second. I just gotta... So... I actually only like... I like all of them, but I like Rally more. Yeah, I think everyone does. So, typically, the way hero releases goes, it's like... Everyone loves her the first 3 weeks, maybe? But because people don't typically play support characters, she's fun, but you need a proper team to build around her and people to know. Like, it's very difficult to say now. Like, she's really fun to play, but I'm more concerned about what comps work well with her, which is why I'm mostly pushing not to just play her, but just to play with her with other characters. Oh, we got it.
Select your hero.
So, but, like, it won't even matter if I got to play her or not, because if you see, just watch her comp. If it's not even a decent comp to begin with, then this is gonna be awful. We're gonna get rolled. Her default skin is this one, but I'm not switching.
I will prove myself.
I gotta raise her sensitivity a lot. And see, day one, when a new character gets released, people who don't get the chance to play her will just leave the game. And that's just gonna keep happening all day. Yep. They'll see they can't play Brigitte, and then they'll just leave.
Attackers incoming.
And we won't get a decent comp out of it either. Okay, maybe there's a chance.
Thank
you. I'm sure the internet will find a way to do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to
stop the payload.
I will shield you. Patching you up. Taking damage.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see, look at this.
This is not the end of the world.
Yeah, this is... But let's see if we get a decent comp, though. We probably won't.
Get us new.
Please come back, Tracer.
My ultimate is
No.
charged. Routing power to forward.
The payload has reached the chip.
I got you covered.
So, we still don't actually have a decent comp. This is... Oh my god, this is actually really bad.
Patching you up.
What I want to know is, can you... Rip.
Giving you a little extra. Skills taking damage.
Oh. There's nothing I can do. That's usually how the community responds to a lot of female characters. Like, Farah is one character we haven't
Understood.
seen without... I have it on PC, but I don't like... I'm not used to playing on PC. Like, I played on console my entire life, so...
The payload has reached the
No one's gonna get healed because no one else is gonna go heal it. Like, Moira... What? Brigitte is not a good main healer, so everyone's gonna get destroyed unless everyone groups up with me. But that's not happening. If you've noticed, no one has grouped up with me one time this entire time. And trying to solo heal with Brigitte is obviously the worst thing you can do. Because no one's gonna take advantage of what she's good for. Which is exactly like playing with tanks. He's so weak. I'm fine. Nope.
I can do better than that. Be reasonable. I'll show them.
Hmm.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Back to the drawing board. Let me patch that up. See you up.
Get ready for Sombra ult. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh. Why would she do that? That was...
No one can hide from my sight.
I'm trying to stay out of... So when Sombra hacks everyone...
See you up.
I'm just gonna stay...
Come over here. Let me patch
God,
that up.
what?
Hey. Stay up with it. Get behind me.
Like, it's just so difficult. You see everyone spamming I need healing and stuff, but... Like, obviously our team isn't good for it.
Shield taking damage. Group up with me. My ultimate is ready.
No, for me. Oh, for him. Oh, plat.
Patching you up.
Oh, switch this for it. I'm getting ready for it. Do they have a Sombra still? They do. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what happened in plat though. What were you, high plat or low plat?
Back to the drawing board.
Like, this is typically the kinds of games you'll find, to be honest. Yeah. Nah. Typically. Yeah, man. So here's what he's talking about. In plat, usually you'll find people who will just play whatever they want to play and not play what the team needs, and based on the enemy team's like picks and their counters, they'll just selfishly play characters they want to play. And then you'll have people who don't go in voice and stuff, and skills aren't well enough to reflect how well they can play without working as a team. Because honestly, I made it to Diamond without being in voice, but once I made it to like started doing voice and stuff, it became so much easier. There's so many things you can do while you're in voice versus that when you're not in voice. And again, this is a team game, not Call of Duty, where you can run off and do your own thing and be successful. This game requires your whole team to be good and play around each other. And it's like, it's the worst thing ever. That's what it is too. Like, I fell in love with healers and tanks. Like, I want to say first 3-4 months of Overwatch, everyone actually cared about winning in quick play, even before competitive came out, because I think competitive came out like a couple months after it. And it's like, in quick play, no one is actually trying to win. Everyone wants to play DPS. No one wants to like, I guess quick play, I don't really care so much. It's like, at least try to win. But there's obviously some comps that are impossible to win with. When you have like a Widow and Hanzo on attack, and neither one are doing anything. If they like a shield heavy comp, and you're both like playing, there's like two Hanzos, or like there's a Hanzo and a Widow together, and then there's like one healer, like no shield tanks on your team, it's like you're not gonna win. There's just, you can't even get past like the two. Part of me can't talk, but the other part of it is like, there's just so much to explain of how bad it can get, and without experiencing it, it's just, man. And that's why quick play is its own kind of hell. And then playing comp, everyone actually yells at each other and actually throws. Like, I've had quick play matches in comp before, and that was rough. It's really based on how selfish someone is. That's really what comes down to winning or losing. Like, I've rarely lost games because of being outplayed or outclassed as a whole, than just people not wanting to switch on heroes that are needed and necessary. So it's like, when you have one healer and everyone has like, there's like 4 DPS and everyone's yelling at each other to switch and no one's switching, that's an issue. And that happens more often in comp than it does, actually just as often in quick play too. And that's what causes me to lose more games than anything. And then it's like, for heroes that I typically play, like Zarya, and now I'm trying to pick up Ryan. I play Orisa as well, but just like Ryan, she requires a team to play around her. And when you don't have that, you're typically always by yourself, and you're just going to get killed all the time, and no one's going to be protected because no one plays with you. Which is actually how this hero plays, Brigitte, where you need people to play with you. It's a mess, man. I'm done streaming for now because I promised my friends I'd play God Eater with them. I'm not gonna stream that because I actually just got back from grocery shopping. I bought a bunch of nonsense. I gotta put my tea downstairs in the fridge. I just kind of came upstairs so I can get on. All right. I might stream later, but it won't be DOA. It'll probably just be this. And if I do stream later, it'll be... I'm going to probably try to play Brigitte as often as I can, but I personally don't believe it'll happen. Hey, you two,